Imagine being so afraid of a medical treatment that you beg doctors to stop. Not because it doesn't work, not because it's painful, but because it breaks something inside you. Patients screamed, they cried. Some tried to run. Others pretended to still be sick, because being ill felt safer than being treated. This isn't a horror movie. This isn't a conspiracy. This really happened, and once it began, it was almost impossible to stop. In the early to mid-20th century, medicine was desperate. Mental illness overwhelmed hospitals. Chronic conditions had no cures. Patients were suffering. And doctors were under pressure to do something. So when a new treatment appeared, it was called a breakthrough. Doctors claimed it could reset the brain, erase severe depression, calm violent psychosis, cure conditions no one else could. It was fast, it was measurable, and it showed results. At first, hospitals embraced it. Governments funded it. Families begged for it. They believed this treatment could give their loved ones back. What they didn't know was what it would take in return. Patients described the room the same way. Cold, bright, silent. Doctors stood behind equipment. Nurses avoided eye contact. Consent forms were signed quickly, often by family members, not patients. Then it began. The treatment didn't just affect the body, it invaded the mind. Patients reported intense confusion, loss of time, emotional detachment, fear with no cause, a sense of disappearing. Some begged for it to stop mid-procedure. Others couldn't speak, and when it was over, doctors smiled, successful. On paper, the treatment worked. Patients were calmer, quieter, more manageable. Hospitals loved it. But families noticed something horrifying. Their loved ones came back, changed. They no longer laughed. They struggled to remember names. Some stared blankly for hours. One patient wrote, "I feel like I survived something that killed who I was." Doctors called this adjustment. Patients called it loss. Word spread quietly through hospital wards. Patients warned each other, "Don't let them take you. Pretend you're still sick. Say it didn't work." Some faked symptoms, others sabotaged evaluations. Why? Because once you were improving, the treatment would continue again and again. And each time something else disappeared. Here's what doctors didn't understand. The treatment didn't just suppress symptoms, it rewired emotional memory. Patients experienced nightmares, panic attacks, dissociation, loss of identity, fear of hospitals for life. But trauma wasn't measured. There were no scans for terror, no charts for broken identity. So it went unrecorded. This is the part history almost erased. Multiple hospitals documented the same phenomenon. Patients said, "I'd rather be sick than empty. Please don't make me normal like that again. I don't feel human after." Some refused food. Some hid during treatment hours. Some had to be restrained. Not because they were violent, because they were terrified. Not every doctor was blind. Some noticed the pattern. Yes, symptoms decreased, but so did personality. So did memory, so did joy. A few spoke out. They were ignored. The treatment was too effective, too profitable, too politically supported, and stopping it meant admitting something unthinkable, that medicine had caused irreversible harm. Years later, the treatment quietly declined. New medications arrived. Better therapies replaced it. No press conferences, No apologies. Patients were discharged. Many couldn't work. Some couldn't remember their past. Others lived with permanent emotional numbness. They weren't cured. They were survivors. Today, this treatment is discussed carefully. Some call it necessary. Others call it barbaric. But survivors say something else. They say the worst part wasn't the pain. It was the moment they realized being sick felt safer than being treated. So ask yourself, if patients once begged doctors to let them stay ill, what treatments today might we one day fear? Because history shows us something chilling. The most dangerous medical mistakes are made with the best intentions. Sometimes the cure doesn't heal. Sometimes it takes everything that made you